Mr. Grush, as a result of your previous government work, have you met with people with direct knowledge or have direct knowledge yourself of non-human origin craft?
Yes, I personally interviewed those individuals.
What?
Mr. Grush, as a result of
on the congressional record, do you have knowledge of people who have experience with non-human craft? Yes. Let's just watch again. This guy's my favorite.
Actually had two
Not
little
this one,
objects
the
that came out of
intelligence
the bottom
guy.
of it.
That's just like people have
But
been
other than
murdered,
that, no
people have been
windows, no
hurt,
seams, no nothing.
non-human
Mr.
origin.
Grush, as a result of your
guy.
previous government work,
this
have you
guy.
met with people with direct knowledge or have direct knowledge yourself of non-human origin craft?
Him.
Yes, I personally interviewed those individuals.
Mr. Grush, as a result of your previous government work, have
Aliens.
you met with people with direct knowledge or have direct knowledge yourself about ATs, advanced technologies that the U.S. government has?
Based on conventional advanced tech, I was briefed to the preponderance of the Defense Department's both space and aerospace compartmented programs. Yeah.
Do you have knowledge or do you have reason to believe that there are programs in the advanced tech space that are unsanctioned?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And when you say that they're above congressional oversight, what do you mean?
Oh my God!
Complicated question. So there's, some, I would call it abuse here. So congressional oversight of conventional special access programs. So I'll use Title 10, so DOD as an example, right? So 10 U.S. Code Section 119 discusses congressional oversight.
Okay, so essentially this guy just said that he is aware of spacecraft of non-human origin, that there are programs to investigate the spacecraft of non-human origin, and that these programs are above congressional oversight, which means the highest level. I mean, I'm sure someone in the military can explain what this fucking means, but I know Congress isn't getting access to this information. So who the fuck has access to this information? Wow. This guy basically just confirmed the existence of Area 51. Maybe not that specifically, but that type of thing.
SAPS discusses the DepSecDef's ability to waive congressional reporting. However, the Gang of Eight is at least supposed to be notified if a waived or waive bigoted unacknowledged SAP is created, and that's public law.
Well, so that how does, I don't want to cut you off, but how does a program like that get funded?
That's a good question.
I will give you generalities. I can get very specific in a closed session, but misappropriation of funds and
does that mean
self-fund.
Does that mean that there is money in the budget that is said to go to a program, but it doesn't, and it goes to something?
They're fucking stealing money in the budget to fund research into alien spacecraft?
Something else?
Yes, I have specific knowledge of that. Yep.
Do you think U.S. corporations are overcharging for certain tech they're selling to the U.S. government, and that additional money is going to programs?
Correct, through something called IRAD.
Oh my God.
Satellite imagery. Let's talk about satellite imagery. We have satellites all over the place, some that we're aware of and many
This
that
guy
we're
has
not
to be
aware
protected
of,
at all costs.
right? We're taking pictures of everything at every point in second. Mr. Grush, are you aware, do you have direct knowledge, or have you talked to people with direct knowledge that there are satellite imagery of these events?
That was one of my primary tasks at NGA, since we process, exploit, and disseminate that kind of information. I've seen multiple cases, some of which, to my understanding, and of course, I left NGA in April, so that's my information cutoff date. But I personally reviewed both what we call overhead collection and from other strategic and tactical platforms that I could not even explain prosaically. And I have a degree in physics, by the way, as well.
Oh, good.
I am aware that you guys have not seen these reports, unfortunately, and I don't know why.
Do you have direct knowledge, or you had spoken to people with direct knowledge that this imagery applies to crash sites, crash imagery?
I can't discuss that.
Oh my God! Okay. That's a yes.
Do you have any information that the U.S. government is involved in a disinformation campaign to deny the existence of certain UAPs?
I can't go beyond what I've already stated publicly in my News Nation
God.
interview, because it
yes.
touches other sensitivities.
Yes.
Okay.
He
I'll
is.
yield the balance of my
Yes.
time back. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So what we've just learned, just to recap, there are spacecraft of non-human origin that are being tinkered with by the federal government in programs that are above congressional oversight, for which they are stealing money from the fucking budget, and the UN, and involving crash sites as well. So Area 51 in Roswell just got confirmed in a roundabout way, that kind of idea. And the US government is engaging in a disinformation campaign that this guy can't talk about publicly to lie to the American people about what's going on. Holy shit. This is great. You can't create better TV than this.